Okay, Emilie speaking. It's Thursday, November 30th, 2023. It's approximately 11:25 a.m. in the morning. Emilie speaking. In English, this time I'll do this video. I want to speak about my fight against the actual psychiatric system. I don't know where to start. I didn't plan. I didn't do a plan of what I'm going to say exactly, but I know approximately what I want to say. Actually, I said many things on the social media. I said many things on YouTube. I said many things on my Facebook accounts. I had to. I still have to, but one I just suspended it for a couple of time until because I had too much overwhelmed from social media. I had 8,000 followers and a lot of almost 5,000 friends that I don't know personally. But the other one, my personal one, I kept it. So this is the one which the nickname associated with it is Leia. So I'm really fighting against the psychiatric system. It's been since I'm in. But I had to go through a lot of things to be where I am today right now. And I understood a lot of things. I'm not saying that I know everything about the true, real psychiatric science. But what I say to you, that what I learned and with my experience and with all that I've done, which includes also working as a peer support worker, certified peer support worker within the communitary organism, within the public system, and being a patient when you know that you didn't need it really truly at this point, and being stuck 7 months at the Douglas Institute. A lot of things. I have a lot of experience. I've been in a lot of psychiatric institutions and wards around the Quebec province. I'm not speaking without knowing what I'm speaking about, even if I know that I don't know everything at all. But I mean, it's good enough to say that it makes sense what I'm saying, and who doesn't make sense most of the time, it's the people, the members, the people who works for the mental health system here in Quebec and also probably all around Canada. But I don't know around Canada because I didn't take observation there. I have never been in psychiatric institution in other province than in Quebec province. So what I want to share today with you is actually I'm fighting against my psychiatrist, treating psychiatrist, which is Dr. David Bloom, which is really known. He has a lot of he wrote a lot of books and a lot of articles in scientific magazines about, the reviews about really psychiatric science. He is approximately 71 years old. I asked him, I'm not lying. He told me. That I don't care to say it out loud. It doesn't look like a guy is 50 also. So. But what I'm saying is I'm fighting against him right now because I know that I don't need psychiatric medication right now. But still, I'm not saying that I'm not suffering from mental illnesses, but I don't need psychiatric medication because it will be more harmful to me and to my healing process. I'm saying healing process of my mental illnesses. I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia when I was 23. It was in 2009. I recovered from it. And then I believe, truly I know it, that I did a healing process at the same time too. It's not done yet, but it's almost done, almost finished. They never told me, but I discovered by myself that I had an antisocial personality disorder. Nobody, no psychiatrist ever told me. Nobody. Nobody diagnosed this. There was another psychiatric which I lived in Lévis, in front of Quebec City, the other side of the river, the St. Lawrence River, the Quebec City. My town where I was born in Lévis, there is another psychiatric was saying I had some kind of the traits, so treats. I don't know how you say that in English, but kind of characters, kind of different characteristics related to the group B of personality disorder. But never he told me I had an antisocial. And it's not because he told me that I discovered that yes, I had an antisocial disorder. I discovered it myself, and I'm seeking help for that. But a person who has an antisocial disorder cannot, according to the science right now, the psychiatric science, cannot take charge of his or herself alone. That's a fucking lie. And the third, well, so I said schizophrenia, which is almost healed. Still, I have a little bit, but it's not very. Did my recovery process so I can live like balanced life, even if I have a little bit that's left of this. Dr. Bloom never believed that I had schizophrenia for true. I had another psychiatrist took the initiative to ask for a psychiatric or treatment order, court order. I never went to the court. I never tried to do anything at all with that because I knew it was lost beforehand. I had no chance to win against them because they really wanted to have me this, and it was full of lie. Their fucking documents. So, so what I want to say is that right now, moreover, Dr. Bloom, which is my psychiatrist in charge, outpatient when I'm outside in society, from Douglas Institute, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, he told me on September 21st that he was committed to do a paper saying that he would go against that Mrs. Emilie LEBRUN doesn't need a psychiatric court order. He told me he engaged, he committed. He committed to do, sorry, my English isn't perfect. He committed to do this paper. Then on October 12th, same thing, he said the same thing. I said, oh, I don't think I'm going to go against my mother, which is written in la partie mise en cause. So I said no. He said, no, I'm going to do it for you. And last time he was kind of changing ideas. So I went crazy, I went very anxious. Not crazy, but very, very, very anxious. So what I want to share, lastly, is almost 8 minutes here that I'm speaking. It's a comment that I wrote yesterday